YouTube, Shub here with an unboxing of the Pokemon trading card game Primal Clash booster box, as well as both theme decks for the set. We got one featuring Groudon called Earth's Pulse, and one featuring Kyogre called Ocean's Core. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the theme decks after we take a look at the booster box, since I know the theme decks don't interest everyone. We will take a look at those after. Huge thanks to the Pokemon Company International for hooking me up with this booster box and the theme decks. It's always really fun to do these, and I greatly appreciate the support. So let's go ahead and crack this open and see what we got. Booster boxes are definitely the way to go, regardless of whether you're collecting or playing. It's a great way to accumulate a lot of cards. And it's usually only about $81 to $100 for a box, which isn't too bad for 36 packs. It's a lot of cards. 360 cards, to be exact. So, we're going to start with the right side of the box, because that is the closest pile to me. So that's how I'm going to do it. Alright, so here we go. Right off the bat, let's see what we got. We got Chinchou, Electrike. That's nice art. Tentacool, Psychic type Tentacool. We don't get too many of those. Lost in the Waves. Rhyhorn. Tynamo. Experience Share, a new artwork for the reprint. When your active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from a Pokemon's attack, you may move one basic energy that was attached to that Pokemon to the one that Experience Share is attached to. Bibarel. Groudon Spirit Link, which lets you Mega Evolve, or in Groudon's case, Primal Revert to Primal Groudon EX, and your turn doesn't end. So it's very helpful for decks that use the Megas. And our reverse is an ancient trait of Sceptile, has Omega Barrier. When your opponent plays a trainer card, it's not affected, which is definitely a very cool trait. And our rare is Kingdra. One of my favorite Pokemon. I really dig Kingdra. So we'll move our rare to the top and pop it right there. Just because I like to see where we're at through half of the box. Alright. Skitty. Trico. Bunnelby. Weedle. Pretty sure we've had this artwork before, or at least something very much like it. Zigzagoon. Pretty cute. Masquerain. Same thing applies to that Masquerain. Repeat Ball. Search your deck for a Pokemon with the same name as one of your Pokemon and play, reveal it, and put it into your hand. That's actually a pretty good card. I could see that getting used. Shrine of Memories. Each player's evolved Pokemon can use any attack from its previous evolutions. Pretty good Tech Stadium. Freshwater Set is our reverse. Heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. And an ancient trait of Gorbis is our rare. It has Alpha Growth. When you attach an energy, you can attach another energy, which is always a very helpful thing. It's a shame that a lot of these ancient trait Pokemon are actually really bad. Swampert, I think, is one of the few that's actually really playable. So it's kind of a shame that you have these cool ancient trait cards that are ultimately kind of useless. Corphish. Weedle. Barboach. Spheal. Bidoof. That's actually adorable, I'm not gonna lie. Wishcash, Whiscash, there we go. I did it. Hooray. Oh god. Maxie's Hidden Ball Trick. I don't know. I don't know what went on in the naming of this card. If it's the last card in your hand, you can play it. You can get a fighting Pokemon from your discard pile, put it onto your bench. It can be evolved. It doesn't have to be a basic, and you draw 5 cards. It can be a Mega, for all this card cares. That is the power of Maxie's Hidden Balls. Right on. Drillbur is our reverse, and Groudon EX is our first big card of the box. Not too thrilling. The Mega is definitely a lot better. Rip Claw 30, discard an energy, Massive Ren 130. Nothing too really crazy in this EX. But the Mega is definitely not bad. I wouldn't say the Mega is great, or the Primal reversion, rather. So we're up to 1 EX. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I did it right, I think. I don't know. I lost count. Just talking. Steel, so happy. Honage, so angry. Hippopotas, so clay. Electrike, so excited, I guess. Phoebus, so dumb. Energy Retrieval, typical staple card. Put 2 basics from your discard pile in your hand. Celio, he is also happy. Escape Rope, new art on a reprint. Both the player and you switch your active with someone on the bench. Gorbis is our reverse. He also looks, or she. Gorbuses or she's, right? I don't know. Probopass is our rare reinforced nose. Darn straight. Alrighty. Kicking it off with a Honedge. Meditate. Them Drillburs. All 6 of them. And yes, there's 6. There's one right there. His butt's right there. He counts. Shroomish. There's 4 of him. That one is super happy. Meryl. We get a feral type? Fairy type Meryl, which is kind of cool. I cannot talk at all. Nido Queen. Seadra. Aggron Spirit Link. Lets you automatically Mega Evolve into Aggron without losing your Mega Aggron, without skipping your turn. And Manectric is our reverse. And, oh, we got a match! Ladies and gents, we got a match. Groudon EX and Primal Groudon EX. Like I said, the Primal is not that bad. It's got that Omega barrier, which makes sure that it isn't affected by any sort of trainer card, which is very, very cool. As of right now, that applies to Lysander and stuff too. It's pretty neat. Gaia Volcano, if there's a stadium in play, does 200 damage, and you discard that stadium. 200 is enough to knock out a lot of things. So, definitely a pretty neat card. It's a slow burn on that deck, for sure. So that's, I think, the drawback of Primal Groudon EX. But if you can get it set up, I mean, it's got 240 HP. Not a whole lot is going to kill that thing. So, it's a deck worth taking a look at, I think. Surskit, Corphish, Horsey, Trapinch, Vulpix, cute, Nidorina, Rough Seas. Once during each player's turn, that player may heal 30 damage from his or her water and lightning type Pokemon. Electric type, whatever. I'm so used to calling it lightning for the card game. Bouffalon. Skitty is our reverse. And Rhyperior is our rare. I love Rhyperior. I really, really do. Unfortunately, this one is not good at all. Rock Shower can be okay, I suppose. You can do up to 60 to each of your opponent's Pokemon, which isn't bad at all. That's if you get 3 heads. So he is bad. If you get heads a lot, he's pretty good, I guess. But as it stands, he is pretty basic. Spinda. I love Spinda. Oh my god. Go home, Spinda, you're drunk. Horsey. Skitty. I'm going to get so many Skitties by the time this box is done. Tangela. Trico. Lombre. Lazy Lombre. Combuskin. Fresh Water Set. Magcargo is our reverse. And, oh, neat! I forgot these existed. Wow. So these are basically like a full art, but a trainer card. I don't remember the exact rarity on these compared to full arts, but it's got the same sort of embossed texture. But they're the gold trainer cards, and I got Enhanced Hammer. Very much a staple card, Enhanced Hammer. So we're totally killing it. We've got 2 EXs and a gold trainer out of 7 packs. So that's really freaking good. Let's keep the ball rolling with a Tangela, Illumise, Slugma, Torchic, Meryl, Marshtomp, Electric, Weakness Policy, a tool that gets rid of your weakness when attached, Linoon, and Breloom, whatever, is our rare. No holos yet. We have 2 EXs and a gold trainer card. But we have yet to actually pull a holo. I think this box has rarity issues. Alright, Illumise again. Soul Rock. Mudkip. Mudkip's hiding. Trapinch, whatever. Nose Pass. Wonder Energy, a special fairy type. Prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks except damage done to the fairy Pokemon this card is attached to. So a pretty decent card if you want to put it in fairy decks. That will help opponents' effects not work. An Electrike with the Omega Barrier. So that's kind of a neat card for Manectric, or Manectric EX is a basic, never mind. Teammates, here is a really cool supporter that I wanted to highlight. Search your deck for up to 2 cards, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. However, it can only be played after a Pokemon was knocked out. So if your opponent got a KO on you, and it's your turn, you promote someone new, you can use Teammates to get any 2 cards. That is fantastic. So I definitely see 1 or 2 of those getting tossed into most decks. Mr. Mime, some creepy artwork, and a Beedrill. Allergic Shock. So still no holos. Well then. I am getting to highlight a lot of the good trainer cards though. I'll give it that. Mudkip. Chinchou, Solrock, Clamperl, Nidoran Female, Doublade, oop, Professor Birch's Observations. Shuffle your hand into your deck and flip a coin. If heads, draw 7. If tails, draw 4. Not bad. There's a more reliable draw in the format right now, however. Lantern. Acro Bike is our reverse. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck and put 1 of them into your hand and discard the other. A very risky card, but a usable card nonetheless. And Magcargo with Omega Barrier. Again, none of them are all that great, but I really dig the look of these Ancient Trait Pokemon. They look really cool, and I like them for that. So, onward to the next pack. We got a Volbeat to go with the Illumise we keep getting. Spheal. Staryu. Clamperl. Bumblebee. A non-reverse version of that creepy Mr. Mime. He is very happy to see those flowers. Electric. Dive Ball. Search your deck for a water Pokemon. Reveal it. Put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. Any water Pokemon. You can get a Mega. You can get an EX. You can get an Evolution. You can get a Basic. Any water Pokemon you can get with Dive Ball. So, basically, Dive Ball is a 4-count staple for any water deck. For sure. Zigzagoon is our reverse. And Medicham is our rare ancient trait. Omega Barrage. This Pokemon may attack twice a turn. That is really cool. Unfortunately, this Medicham doesn't really do anything worthwhile to attack twice with. So, again, it's a little bit of a misfortune that these Pokemon can't really be used to make use of their Omega traits. Or their, not Omega traits, what am I talking about? Ancient traits. Bidoof. Staryu. Volbeat. Nosepass, Spinda, Linoon, Vibrava, Super Vibration. You're sending me super vibrations. Gorbis, Wishcash, why can I never say him right? Wishcash is his name. I always say Wishcash, which is wrong. But anyway. Oh boy, here we are. Here we frickin' are. Not only is this a Mega, not only is it an EX, this is one of the first full art Mega cards. Usually the secret rare Megas in these sets were just a gold bordered version of the Mega. So they went above and beyond this time and actually gave us full arts for the Megas. Not only the EXs, but the Megas as well. So here's Mega Gardevoir EX. Full art, you got the Japanese Brilliant Arrow name right there. Brillianto Arrow. This is just a really beautiful card, honestly. Brilliant Arrow does 30 damage times the number of fairy energy attached to all of your Pokemon. Team this up with the basic Xerneas and Aromatisse, and you got a pretty solid deck. Mega Gardevoir is actually a pretty popular deck in the metagame right now. So I'm really glad to get that. And again, now we have full art, a gold trainer, and 2 EXs, and still no holo. What the heck? This pack did not want to get opened, that's for sure. And we're still not done with this side of the box, so. Barboach, Zigzagoon, Trico, Vulpix, Rhyhorn, Repeat Ball, Doublade, Scorched Earth, a new stadium card. You may discard a fire or fighting energy from his or her hand. If that player does so, he or she draws 2 cards. Cool way to get some cards in your hand. Tentacool. And there's is that a holo? Yeah, it is. That's a holo. Excadrill is our rare. It's hard to tell the reverses from the holos with these half-art ancient trait cards. For instance, that subtile we got earlier was a reverse because the attack and the name were holo, but the holos have the picture holo. It's very complicated. But our first holo is an ancient trait Excadrill. It has that attack twice trait, but again, it doesn't do a whole lot that will help this guy be playable. But we finally got a holo, guys. It took 10, 13 packs to get a holo out of this box. So that's where we're at. Drillbur, Skitty. Probably going to start speeding up right about now because we've seen a vast majority of these cards. That's a psychopathic feel right there. Lordy. Lotad, staring off into space. Grovyle. Shield Energy, which is basically the old Metal Energy. It can only be attached to Metal Pokemon, does 10 less damage. So it's the same Metal Energy that we've been getting since freaking Neo Genesis. but with a new name, because they all have to have fancy names now. Kakuna, Walrein, and Ludicolo is our rare alpha recovery. When a Pokemon is healed, it doubles the amount healed. So that's a pretty cool effect. If it was on a Pokemon with a lot of HP, I can totally see some sort of stall deck getting built, which is awful, but I can see that happening. So here is Nidoran, Tentacool, Torchic, Hippopotas, Surskit, a Bunnelby, Ancient Trait Bunnelby with that barrage thing, Nidorina, Silent Lab, another new stadium. Each basic Pokemon in play in each player's hand and in each player's discard pile has no abilities, so it shuts off the abilities of all basic Pokemon. Aggron, Spirit Link, and Starmie is our rare Synchro Star. Neat, neat. Almost done with this side of the box. Okay. Dynamo, Weedle, Barboach, that one's new. I don't think we've got him yet. Not that we really want him, but Onage, Electrike, Groudon, Spirit Link. We're getting the same two Spirit Links. I need Kyogre. Masquerain, Gardevoir Spirit Link. I forgot about Gardevoir, even though we got freaking Gardevoir sitting down here. So now we have the Gardevoir Spirit Link. It does the same thing as all the other Spirit Links. It's not some mysterious thing. Lotad is our reverse, and Breloom again. Now we got twin Brelooms over here. We still only got one holo. There's 2 more packs on this side of the box, so I'm expecting a lot of holos on the other side of the box, or I've got a nasty email to write. Meditite, Bidoof. It is pretty adorable, even though it's a Bidoof. Horsey. Did we get a Horsey? Yeah, we did. Chinchou. Chinchou always looks a little bit high. Tynamo. Lombre. Torchic. Ancient Trait. Torchic. Some pretty neat artwork there. It has the attack twice Ancient Trait. Again, nothing worth using that effect at all. It's really unfortunate. A Tentacool Ancient Trait card. I didn't even know that existed. Has Alpha Recovery, double amount healed. Again, there's no reason to play this whatsoever. Excadrill and Ninetales. We still don't. God dang it. Barrier Shrine. Each player can't play any stadiums from his or her hand. So this locks out Primal Groudon, really. So that is unfortunate for that deck. Last pack on this side of the box before we sweep the board and start fresh. Are you a holo? Maybe. Clamperl, Meditite, Tentacool, Vulpix, Corphish. This one's very angry. He will kill you. Rhydon, Experience Share, Beebrill, building the dam, Spinda, good old drunken Spinda, and okay, this is where we're at, folks. Alright, so we got Camera Up DX that you can't read the number for whatsoever, because white text doesn't exist, guys. White text doesn't exist. Alright, Camerupt is... I haven't really heard anything about Camerupt, so I assume he's bad. Discard as many fire energy attached to your Pokemon as you like. This attack does 50 damage times the number of energy you discard. Sound awful. I don't know if that would necessarily ever work, but... Tumbling Attack. That can be changed to Tumbler Attack. Just a taxi with the internet. So, in retrospect, out of that half of the box, we have 3 EXs, 1 full art, 1 gold trainer, and 1 holo. So this is an obscure thing. So let's get to the other half of the box and see if the other half is just as obscure. Part of me kind of hopes so, because I'd rather get EXs than anything. Okay, will this half be amazing? Will this half suck? I have no idea. Let's find out. Right off the bat, we have Mudkip, Phoebus, Slugma, Bunnelby, Lotad, Archie's Ace in the Hole. Okay, Archie's Ace in the Hole is named a lot better than Maxie's Hidden Ball Trick. It's the same concept except with a water Pokemon instead of a fighting Pokemon. Same exact card, just features Archie and has a less disgusting name. Masquerain, Acrobike, we got a normal one now. Bidoof, reverse, and Tentacruel is our rare Dancing Tentacles with Stick and Absorb. Love it. Still no holo. I'm gonna make a big deal out of this until I get my rightful share of holos. Zigzagoon, Trico, Shroomish, Tangela, Bidoof. I've got like 12 Bidoof now. Aggron, Spirit Link. Again, he keeps popping up. I hope I actually get an Aggron after all the Spirit Links I've gotten so far. Whiscash. There's Maxie's Hidden Ball Trick. You rear your ugly... I'll stop there. Crawdont. Unruly Claw. Discard energy test. That's not a bad effect. Walrein. Yeah, that's our rare. That's it. I don't know why I was expecting more. So, we're at still no holos. This is weird. I feel really uncomfortable with this box. Like, I really... Maybe Pokemon rigged my box. To be weird. Alright. Bunnelby. Weedle. Zigzagoon. Again, still love that art. Shroomish. Spheal, the Psycho Spheal. He kind of looks like he's melting. Right here. That poor Spheal. He's melting. Kakuna. Escape Rope. Celio. A reverse holo Archie's Ace in the Hole. And okay. I have no words. I've ran out of words. We got a reverse holo. Yep, that's what this is. A full art Teammates. That really cool supporter I was telling you about when I pulled it the first time. Except this one is full art and shiny, which means it's automatically better. Search your deck for up to 2 cards, put them in your hand. You can only play it when your Pokemon was knocked out. So again, a very good tech card for 1 or 2 in a deck. I wouldn't play 4 by any means unless you plan on losing hardcore. But 1 or 2 would never be a bad idea. I still don't understand this box. Trapinch. Spheal. Torchic. Meryl. Surskit. I don't think we've gotten him yet. Freshwater Set. Nidoqueen. Seadra. Bunnelby. And Nidoqueen. Guess what? It's not a holo. It is an ancient trait, however. It does have the attack twice thing, which is a little bit more helpful on a Pokemon like this. Dynamite Punch, if you do it twice, can do 140, which isn't bad. However, you do 40 damage to yourself in turn, but 140 is enough to knock out quite a few things with the assistance of a Muscle Band or something like that. Being a stage 2, I don't think it's quite the way to go, but it is an option nonetheless. Hippopotas. Electric, whatever. Phoebus. Skitty. I do believe we have gone through pretty much all of the commons and uncommons through this set. Trico. Babrava. Linoon. I lied because we haven't seen this one yet. Actually, I think we've seen the reverse. Never mind. Kyogre Spirit Link. There we go. We got all the Spirit Links now. Hip hip hooray. Reverse. Ancient Trait Electric. And yay, a holo! We got 2 now. We matched our full art count. This is worth getting exciting about. Electros. You don't really see him too much because Electric was dominant in the format forever. And no one played his evolution because he sucked. Energy Connect, as often as you like during your turn, you move with basic energy, blah blah blah. Very much like an Ampharos that was in the format a couple of years ago. So we have 2 holos now. Hurrah. Our luck has turned. Phoebus. Elemise. Hippopotas. Slugma. Nidoran. Teammates. Lombre. Combuskin. Reverse Honage. And a Diggersby. Ear Dig. Flip a coin until you get tails for each head. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. That could be fun as heck to play. I hope Fuka turns that into a bad deck Monday, because I would love to watch that. Victini, Diggersby. Just go for the deck out. I'm totally game for that. Horsey. Trapinch. Vulpix. Spheal. Honage. And yes, I see the dark border in the very last card, and I will flip a crap at the end of it. Gravile. Lantern. I think our first normal one of last turn. Shrine of Memories. A reverse Marshtomp. And who is it? It's Aggron! I knew I would get an Aggron. The Spirit Links told me. So we're 4 EXs now? Are we at? Something like that? This is crazy. I'm gonna have like all the EXs in the set. Except the Kyogre. There's a joke in there you don't understand. Alright, so we got Aggron. I didn't even look at Aggron. Poor thing. Is he any good? Raging Hammer does 10 more for each damage counter. It's typical Rage. Steel Headbutt. So Aggron's not that good. I think Mega Aggron is a pretty dang good card. So hopefully we get him too, so we can take a look at it. But if I remember correctly, Mega Aggron is a pretty worthwhile card. Here's Drillbur. Nose Pass. Volbeat. Spinda. Mudkip. Dive Ball. Is Dive Ball in the theme decks? I think it is. We'll take a look at those. Wonder Energy. Only our second one of that. Electric. Hippopotas. And Swampert. And it's not the one that I want. It's got a cool artwork though, I suppose. But it is not the Ancient Trait and Swampert that I was talking about. Hopefully we get one of those, because I would like to show that off. It's like one of the only worthwhile Ancient Trait Pokemon to use. Alright, next up we have Slugma, Torchic, Meryl, Surskit, Corphish, Rare Candy, our billionth reprint of Rare Candy after you poor folks during the Sandstorm era. I honestly lost count of what rare candy this is, but there's been a lot. Bibarel, Ancient Trait Bidoof, has that double heal Ancient Trait, and has, this is not too bad theoretically. In a water deck, just add Bidoofs because why not? Dive Ball, always helpful. And Electric is our rare. That's a rare? Why is he a rare? Thrash. Huh. Well, okie dokie then. He does not have the power that everyone loves. So he will be ignored. Just like all the other bad cards. Alright. Next up we have Dynamo, Torchic, Staryu, Lotad, Solrock, Scorched Earth. That flew away. The Earth has flown. Mr. Mime, Electric, Reverse Professor Birch's Observations, and Kyogre. This is the one that's in the theme deck. Really neat artwork, but obviously does not do anything worthwhile. Next up, we are a little over halfway through this side of the box. I would like to remind everyone that we're still only at 2 holos. Solrock, Clamperl, Nidoran, Tangela, Illumise, Seadra, Gorbis, Bouffalant, he's new, haven't pulled him yet, Sap Sipper, what an ability. 40 more damage to grass Pokemon, Nido. Bibarel, and Excadrill, still at 2, as I become more and more disappointed, yet more and more happy of the fact that I am pulling insane amounts of EXs in this box. Seriously though, where are the holos? Alright. Bidoof. Oh my god, I saw the edge. Bidoof. Chinchou. Electrike. Tentacool. Rhyhorn. Silent Lab. Repeat Ball. Doublade. Reverse Electros. And any guesses? Any guesses? Gardevoir EX to go with our, is at the top of the pile. So now we have a combo there too. We've got our Primal Groudon combo, and now we have our Mega Gardevoir combo. Not too much to highlight on this one. The Mega is clearly the way to go, but you need this one to play the Mega, obviously. But it doesn't do a whole lot that is worth noting. But it looks cool. It definitely looks cool. So, this is, I don't understand. I don't understand at all. So, Volbeat, Nosepass, Spinda, Mudkip, Chinchou, Rough Seas, Mr. Mime, Magcargo, Reverse Celio. Yay! We have 3 now. Metacham is here. Oh, it's got Pure Power, weak to fighting. This one's not nearly as thrilling though. Put 4 damage counters on your Pokemon any way you like. A lot like the old one, except significantly weaker and not nearly as fun or meme-worthy. So, I'm showing my age with that one. I don't think anyone watching this would even understand that reference. So, moving on to the next, we have Meryl, Corphish, Weedle, Barboach, Spheal, Ancient Trait, that's a new word. Trait Tentacool. Ancient Trait Bunnelby. Yeah, I pulled it. Alpha Barrage one. Nidorina. Reverse Barboach. And Whiscash with the Ancient Alpha Growth, rather. Ability, the Energy one. Again, not a whole lot playable there, but he is here in all of his half-art glory. We are down to the final 4 packs of this box. Can we get another EX? Can we get another full art? Can we? Will we? Hopefully. Rhyhorn. Spheal. Lotad. Bidoof. Staryu. Electric. Gardevoir Spirit Link. Combuskin. Probopass is our reverse with the reinforced nose. And a Sceptile. I don't think we've got him yet. Nurture and Heal. You may attach a grass energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon. If you do, heal 30. Attach it to one of those ones that do double healing and you heal 60. Except, do any of those even, are any of those grass? Just as one of your Pokemon. So you can do that. Heal 60 damage. Free energy attachment. That's a good little combo. Too bad I think all those cards suck, but it's a bit of a shame. Trico. Honedge. Metatite. Jilbur. Shroomish. Acrobike. Lombre. Torchic. Reverse Illumise. And a Zoomeril. If I don't have all my rares finished by the time this box is over, I quit. Not too much of anything to note, other than I believe it is our first fairy type Azumarill. I think. Don't quote me on that. Alright, we got a Barboach, Honedge, Electrike, those Drillburs again. These Drillburs are basically like the 7 dwarfs, except one of them is missing. It's probably Dopey Drillbur. Skitty. Someone fan art that immediately. Nidoqueen. Marshtomp. I don't think we got Marshtomp yet. He is very happy and possibly doing the YMCA. Bunnelby. Reverse Trapinch. And Ludicolo again. Did we? No, he was last side of the box. That we pulled our recovery Ludicolo. We can put the grass energy on him and heal a bunch of damage. You could do that. Sceptile Ludicolo for the win. Okay, this is our last pack. What will we get? Nosepass. Spinda. Horsey. Skitty, Tangela, Celio, Archie's Ace in the Hole, Masquerain, Beedrill, yay, hollow, Manectric, hurrah! We got a reverse of him earlier in the box, I don't remember when. Alright, so that is our box. So this side of the box netted us 2 more EXs and 1 more full art, bringing our total to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 EX cards. 5 of them. And 2 full arts and a gold trainer, which I believe is the same rarity as a full art, give or take. So we've got 3 full arts and 5 EXs in this box, compared to 4 hollows. Our hollows are outnumbered by the EXs we got. This is some really weird stuff that can absolutely happen. because boxes are random. Usually there's a lot more steady ratios than that. I've never had a box that only had 4 holos in it, but I've also never had a box that had 5 EXs and 3 full arts. So weirder things have not happened. I can reverse that statement for once. So, needless to say, this box totally kicked butt. I mean, I need a ton of holos now. But let me tell you, between the Wailord I got in that Ditto promo pack and these, I am close to having my EX collection done for this set. I need a Kyogre and Primal Kyogre, Mega Aggron, Sharpedo's in this set too. I think those are the ones that I need. So this was great. This was traumatizing and great all at the same time. So bravo on this box. Since I did promise to take a look at the theme decks real quick, I'm just going to show off the contents of the theme decks on the back here. The Ocean's Core theme deck has 2 Kyogre, 1 Walrein, 2 Celio, 4 Spheal, 1 Whiscash, 2 Barboach, 2 Marshtomp, 2 Mudkip, 1 Melodic, 2 Phoebus, 2 Seadra, 2 Horsey, 2 Combuskin, 2 Torchic, 3 Vulpix. Those are all the Pokemon in the theme deck. Then we got 2 Acrobites, 1 Evo Soda, 1 Freshwater Set, 2 Professor's Letter, 1 Birch's Observation, 1 Rough Seas, 1 Switch, 1 Teammates, 2 Tierno, 6 Fire Energy, and 12 Water Energy. So this is kind of an oddball deck, because you would think with the whole Archies and Maxies thing going on, that you would have things like that in these decks. Here is the Earth Pulse with 2 Groudon, 1 Rhyperior, 2 Rhydon, 4 Rhyhorn, 1 Medicham, 2 Meditite, 3 Trapinch, 1 Manectric, 2 Electrike, 2 Electric, 2 Tynamo, 2 Bibarel, 2 Bidoof, 2 Zigzagoon, and 2 Linoone, with 1 Acrobike, 1 Evosoda, 1 Freshwater Set, 1 Pokemon Center Lady, 1 Pokemon Fan Club, 2 Professor's Letter, 1 Birch's Observations, 1 Scorched Earth, 1 Teammates, and 2 Tierno. So not too thrilling theme decks, honestly. I've seen a lot better trainer support in multiple different theme decks. So if you need any of those trainers, it might be a worthwhile pickup, but as it is, unless you're a variant collector and really want the Kyogre and Groudon variant cards, these probably aren't quite worth the pickup compared to some past theme decks. So again, a huge thanks to the Pokemon Company International for hooking me up with this. It was definitely a box. I will say that. It was definitely a box of weirdness, for sure. So as always, thanks for watching. Take care.